What's going on, man? Welcome to the Royal Figures Talk Show. In today's episode, we're getting into Shedeur Sanders as he talks on his podcast, Too Legendary. If you ain't a subscriber of his, go over there to his YouTube channel and subscribe. And better yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Royal Figures. Now, let's get into it. Right here, he's going to talk about and explain himself, which he didn't have to for me, but for probably some other people and fans of his. He explained why he had beef with the Colorado State quarterback. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, let's listen to what Shedeur had to say.
The game, I said something to the Colorado State quarterback because he was talking crazy on social media and he was really doing it for the clicks. But then you chilling, we focused on the game plan. We not worrying about him. So business over with, we handled our business. And it's like, yeah, I said what I had to say to him because he wasn't telling the truth and nothing that he was saying. It felt like a lot of hate to me personally. And like in life, if you're a hater, bro, you'll never be able to succeed. Like those who hate on people, like that's not, I don't feel like God bless those type of people because that's bad. You should never look at what somebody else has or what somebody else is doing, be on some hate and stuff towards them because everybody's path is different. Everybody has a different route. And jealousy and envy is the root of all evil. So it's like I'm not gonna ever be a hater towards anybody. And then he just went online, just publicly was just talking crazy. I never understood that. But of course, the media try to portray it like I did something wrong. But that's just how it is. So it's just like we understood what's going on. So it's like we don't even get affected by it anymore. Colorado State quarterback, he hit the too small pose on Travis. It was no
That's
purpose in doing
crazy.
that. But you gotta teach everybody lessons of just even trolling or doing anything crazy. So he did that. Travis got a pick on him, and Travis went 400. So it's like, what? How he too small?
There you go, man. There you have it, man. I think, man, what Shedeur said was on point. I believe to his last statement based off of when the Colorado State quarterback, and I like even the fact on how he didn't even say his name. He just said the Colorado State quarterback when he hit the sidelines with Travis talking about he's too small. That's crazy, man. Travis Hunter is easily probably a Heisman Trophy candidate. He should definitely be on the ballot because the man plays not just on the offensive side of the ball, but he plays defense as well. And he plays hard every single game. I'm just going to tell you this, man. I didn't have no issue. And I know this is old. But at the end of the day, I had no issue with Shedeur Sanders not shaking the man's hand because let me just put it in this mind frame. Just imagine if Colorado State would have won. What does Colorado State quarterback would have did? Not only that, not what he would have did, but also what he would have said. You have to understand that Shedeur Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, they shut up his mouth. The game was over with. Really, Colorado should have had put up more points on the board. But at the end of the day, the game wasn't even close. The score of the game does not retribute the beatdown that they put on Colorado State. But just imagine if Shedeur Sanders would have struggled. Just imagine if Travis Hunter would have struggled. Just imagine if Colorado State would have scored a couple of touchdowns. Could you imagine the trash talking that would have came out of that Colorado State quarterback and that wide receivers of theirs? Do you imagine what the conversation would have been like at the end of the game, in the post game, what they would have said? They would have talked more trash about Colorado. So yeah, it was personal. When Shedeur says it sounds personal, he's absolutely 100% correct. It was personal. And you can't get mad if you have a competitive player like Shedeur Sanders that says, you know what, you can't shake my hand because all that junk you was talking on social media, now you see, and we shut you up real good and you can't mess with me. You can't F with me. Come on, man. I enjoyed it. I would have done the same thing because there are certain things that you just don't do. And this wasn't about football. He took it to a level that was real personal outside the field. And when you have another player that do that, then you have to have get back. And what Shedeur Sanders did is that he got back at him on the field. And that's the way you do it. You shut them up on the field, because at the end of the day, you could talk all the trash that you want, but what really matters is wins and losses. Whoever won the game. Nobody cares who lost the game, but everybody cares who won the game. See you on the next video, man. Y'all take care.